Well, praise God. I guess I would just say right off the bat, don't ever give up. And that was something that the Lord gave me during the conferences last year. He said, don't ever give up. And you know, a lot of times we want to give up. And I even met with a gentleman just a few weeks ago, or not from the gentleman, but a sister that had a severe stroke. And she's still, or he is still suffering substantially from this. And I told his sister, I said, just don't give up. I said, you keep praying and just keep believing. I want to tell you that, just to give you a little testimony, that when I was in ICU at the hospital, Jackie and Skip were there and stuff, but I was in the ICU and stuff, and it was 3 days before I even got out of ICU. And the only thing I could say was once. And I'll never forget that, but why that word once? But I could always say once. That was the end of my words, just once. And you know what? As a pastor, and I am in the ministry, been in the ministry for about 12 to 13 years and everything. But even before that, I was an auctioneer. And do you think an auctioneer could talk the way I was doing? But look at me and the growth that God has done in me today. And went from just saying once to where I can even auctioneer today. You know, and that's so simple to do that. And yet sometimes I get scrambled up with some of my words, and sometimes my thoughts might think, no, it ought to be this way and that way. But you know what? I just want to give God the glory and how far He has brought me along. And you know what? It's not finished today. You know, I'm gonna keep professing Christ wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
And you know, even like Paul, he was in prison. But you know what? He was in prison for the gospel of Christ. He went around and spread the gospel even though he was still in prison. You know, and my son, who's right now he's in Kenya, Africa. He's been there since August 22nd. And just all over Kenya, he's just spreading the gospel. He's taken the John G. Lake ministry, and he's just, I talked to him even this morning, and it's just wonderful. All the things, I mean, people are being healed. It's just phenomenal what's going on with him over there and everything. And my wife and I, and it's just been phenomenal what's happened. You know, the devil tried to attack me. But you know what? Don't give up. Whatever you do, don't give up. And, you know, you can continue on giving the gospel. Even like right now, I feel like I'm a little bit inconfident and stuff and everything. But, you know, just stand up here today gives me confidence to know that I can give up. That I can go on. And so I say, like to Bob and Mary, don't give up. Well, I tell you, just, you know, God has given you a testimony. Hang in there. Jennifer and Ron, you keep going after it. Don't ever, that's right, put that thumbs up, right? And go for it. And you know, many of you maybe are being attacked by the enemy and stuff like that. And some of the messages we've heard the last few weeks that Joe has brought to us, they've been, I mean, it's just been nourishing to me. And I'm just saying, again, I just say, don't give up. You stand in faith, don't give up. God bless you.
Amen.